Ad platforms make it really easy to start up your own ad campaigns. But what isn't easy is getting results with those ad campaigns. In this video, I'm going over how to troubleshoot your low performing ads. Hey business owners, I'm Brad Ball, your host of the Grind and Grow Marketing Show, and today we are talking about troubleshooting your low performing ads. We're going to break this down into 3 stages of possible failure. 1 is impressions, 2 is clicks, and 3 is conversions. So let's backward engineer this for a minute. In order to get conversions, you need to get people on your landing page and take action. And in order to get people on your landing page, you need to get people to click on your ads. And in order to get clicks on your ads, you need to get impressions. So let's break each one of these down. So what are we talking about when we're talking about impressions? Quite simply, it's people seeing your ad. And here are some of the issues that you could be having with your impressions. Typically, it would be a setup or a technical issue within your ad. So it means people just aren't seeing your ad. So some things that could cause that would be things like your budget. Maybe that's too low. Maybe it is your audience size. Maybe it's just too low and it's not enough people to see your ad. It could also be things like maybe it's a location setting, right? So maybe it's just too narrowed down and not enough people can see it because you've got it too narrowed down. Or maybe there's an issue where you have it set wrong. Another thing could be the time setting. So maybe you have it set to only run at certain times and that was something that was overlooked. But typically, if people aren't seeing your ad, it's usually something that is a setup issue or a technical issue. Okay, so let's move on to the clicks. So what is a click? Clicks are people clicking through your ad and visiting your landing page. So some issues you could be having with not getting clicks is you could have the wrong audience, right? So maybe if the wrong audience is seeing your ad, then they're not interested in it and they're not clicking through. So it could just be the wrong audience. It could be your creative isn't capturing their attention. So with a social ad, people are not actively searching for you in that moment. They're just mindlessly scrolling through social media. So your ad needs to grab their attention. And typically how we do that is with the ad image or the creative. That's the first thing people see when they're scrolling through their social media feed. The next thing could be your headline. It could be deterring traffic away because it's just not compelling, or maybe it's turning them off, or maybe it's just not, wanting them to click through to see more. So another thing to look at then is your headline and make sure that that is dialed in and test out different things that would draw them in. And along with the headline, you have what we call the primary text. So this is the text that's within the ad. So usually it is above the image and it will show by default the first few lines. So it could be something in there that is either turning them off or not grabbing their attention. Keep in mind, you want to identify some pain point or some reason for them to be like, oh, hey, yeah, I want to read more about this. So you want to use something in your ad that's going to draw that attention and want them to click through to learn more. So remember, the purpose of the ad is to get them to click through. That's it. And with clicks, one of the last things is your offer itself, right? So maybe they are opening it up, maybe they're seeing the ad, maybe it's capturing their attention, the headline captured their interest, your text captured their interest, but the offer, or whatever it is that you're selling or how you're packaging it, is not compelling. So it could just be the offer itself. So maybe it's, to sign up for a free course or something and they're just not interested in that. Or maybe it's to sign up for a strategy call and they're not interested in a strategy call yet. So it could just be the offer itself. All right. So then there are the conversions. So what would we consider a conversion? Conversions are people taking the action you want them to take on your landing page. Now, of course, this changes based off of what type of ad you're running. If you're running a video view ad, obviously the conversion is for them to watch the video. So this wouldn't apply in that sense. If you're running a lead form ad, your conversion is for them to fill out a form that's native on that platform. So this wouldn't necessarily be in the equation. This is for the typical, I'm running an ad, they're going to click on it, and they're going to go to my website. So what are some possible conversion issues? So one is your offer that you have in the ad is not matching what is on the website. So it could be visually inconsistent, the offer could be different, or it could be an inconsistent call to action. Or maybe it's even the design is a different enough to turn people off. So that consistency is really important. So visually consistent, having the same imagery really helps. Having the same offer is a requirement, and having the consistent call to action. If you're asking people to sign up for a strategy call, then on the ad, then that should be what you're asking for on the landing page. If you're asking people to sign up for a course, then the landing page should be selling a course. If it's not and it's different, people are not going to click through because it creates inconsistency. Another issue that your landing page could have is the form itself, the form that people are filling out to convert. So typically, people are going to put in their name, their email, their phone number, a message, or whatever it is. A lot of times people want to have this really big lengthy form where that it might be good for getting the best quality leads, but the more fields you ask for is the less leads you'll be getting, or the less conversions you'll be getting. So the easier the form, the more the conversions you'll get. I recommend doing a first name, last name, email, and phone. And then some other field like, how can we help you with the drop down or a message box or something to that extent. And I would make all of the fields required. If they're interested in working with you, then they would fill it out. If you make it too easy for people to fill it out, then you'll more likely get more spam. Okay, and to figure out where these are failing is by looking at the numbers. So if you're not getting conversions, then that means people are getting onto your landing page and not converting. Then you will see that in the lack of conversions. Let's say you're getting impressions, you're getting clicks, but not conversions. It's your landing page. If you are getting impressions and you're not getting clicks to your website, then it's something in the ad itself. And if you're not getting impressions, then it's just some setup issue that you have. So that is how you can troubleshoot where your ads are failing. If you would like to chat about how we can help you improve your marketing, you can DM me the word grow on Instagram, or just contact me on any other platform. We're here to help, and we'll see you in the next episode.